Can we talk today about the way our body changes for no apparent reason whatsoever when we get older? I'm not saying for no apparent reason. Maybe we don't work out, maybe we can't, maybe, I don't know. But let's talk about the growing older body. My name is Marion, and I am 59 years old, and I wanted to do this channel to get some 50 and over people together. You could be a little younger, it's okay. A lot of people experience these things at younger ages, but I just wanted to get us together so that we don't feel so alone. I know there are other channels, other videos, and they're fantastic. A lot of them are about fit and 50 and things like that. This is not about fit. And it's funny, my name used to be, I used to write articles about getting fit. I was a personal trainer. This came about after I got my Lyme back again, and 2 other tick-borne diseases. So enough about that for now, but let's talk about our bodies. So I can say that I got this whole waist area, and now this applies to men too, but women get it in menopause more than anything, and men get it because they drink. No, and men get it when they're eating wrong, incorrectly, or when they're, they call it a beer belly. But I know a few people who have that belly and they don't drink at all. So, but they do call it a beer belly. But on women, when we're menopausal or even after, I tell you, my body is not the same. Now, yes, I had to stop exercising. I haven't exercised now in 6 years. And I went from exercising every morning, at least 5 days a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. And years ago, I was a personal trainer. So I had a big change with that. But that's not the reason why my boobs sag. Because unless you're like really low in fat and you're a bodybuilder woman, and you could just be toned, but you got to be ripped to not have saggy boobs. So should I put, I don't know, let's see what the title ends up being. Was it saggy boobs? It might be, just in the corner. Anyway, so your boobs sag if you're a men, so please accept this when you see us naked. And you can't help it, I guess, unless you really, 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 like I said, worked your chest. But then they also shrink. So anyway, I don't think you can do anything about that unless, like, let's say I worked out all the way through. Maybe they'd be a little higher. But anyway, enough about that. The boob sag. That was our first conversation. Tell me if your boobs sag. Even if you're a guy. Because guys then get, a little fattier. And you can see their little boobie sagging. So do your boobs sag? Is your chest sagging? Whatever. I feel like I have to sit up more now. All right, so what else? So all of a sudden, you start getting, where is it? Oh, you start getting spots. Spots out of nowhere. Boop, there's a spot. I have them checked, and thank God with my skin, with the Italian skin, they're always just, benign. But anyway, on my leg, I'm not going to show it to you, but I have enough freckles for about 3 people. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting, I'm like, where'd that come from? Where'd these old lady legs come from at 59? I know I'm an old lady to many, many people. But I'm still young. I'm still young. So really, thank God. On my arm, that's the worst. I haven't gotten a lot on my face yet, but I see them all over people's faces. So I know I'm going to get those. But I think I'll put makeup on them because my mom was very vain, and yeah, she always wore makeup, and I think I always will too. Doesn't mean I don't go out of the house without makeup, but I prefer to have it on. You'll see that in I'm sure 99.9% of my videos. Uh, what else? Our hands. Our hands. Well, you know what's funny? My hands always, I'm going to move up a little bit there. My hands always were veiny, and I'm looking at them now and they're not so bad. What, isn't this good? Look at yours. I bet they're not as bad as you think they are. Now, what does happen is I'm starting to get the little bumps. I'm not giving you the finger. I'm starting to get, maybe that should be on my, maybe that should, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to flash you there. Maybe that should be on my thumbnail, right? So you get this little mark. I'm really not giving you the finger. See, I want to make sure you could see it like a bump. And oh yeah, I could really see it from the front. And it gets worse and worse. And luckily, I only have them on a couple of fingers, but they're not bad. But I have friends who they're really bad. And it's from arthritis. And with me, it's from inflammation from the Lyme that gives you and imitates arthritis. And then if I look at my feet, I mean, they're not so bad. But if you look like at the ankle part, when you put on heels, somehow your ankle sags. Not sagged, but you have different lines. It's almost like you have wrinkles in your ankles. What is that all about, guys? I know. You probably don't even notice this stuff. I'm sorry if I'm pointing it out for you. But I used to put on a pair of heels and my legs looked like they were made up. And they weren't. And now they look like they need to be made up. Then you get these little spots. Like I have this spot on my ankle on the bottom. Where'd it come from? It looks like I don't know, it looks like rug burn on, not my ankle, but the front of my foot. Don't know. Let's see, let's look at the knees. Yeah, same thing. Knees, what are they, sagging? I don't know. Anyway, everything changes a little bit. So I'm here to say, what has happened to your body or face that you're not happy about? Now, when I look at my face, first of all, right after 40 years and 6 months, I had to get glasses. No, I started putting on reading glasses. I'm sorry. So I have the, is it crow's feet? I have crow's feet. Not horrible, I don't think. I also always have black under my eyes and puffiness, and it goes away, or I make it go away, but you can still see. I have to learn how to do my makeup better. I have to learn so much that has to do with makeup because I only used to wear lipstick, eyeliner, and mascara. That was it. Now I got to draw in my eyebrows. Now, everybody does that now, so it's not a big deal, but I have to draw in my eyebrows, for God's sakes, because I pluck out all the whites. Pretty soon I'm not going to have any eyebrows. I got to dye my hair, but I've been doing that since I'm 29. How do you guys feel about white or gray hair? Are you going to let your hair grow white? Have you let your hair grow white? Is it freedom? Do you feel older when you look at yourself in the mirror? I'm curious because I used to want to have white hair, and now it's the in thing for some people. I see young kids that are getting their hair dyed white, so maybe it's not such a bad thing anymore, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't even like when my roots get white. But I'm looking to see other body parts. What am I looking at? I think that's all I have to talk about with body parts today. Let's look. Anything else? My ears are fine. I'm just happy my wrists and my ankles didn't get heavy because I am small boned. And I know that sounds funny when you're a bigger woman, but I am small boned. But everything changes. So let me know how you feel. If you like this video, give it a like. Also, subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see more like this. Share your thoughts with me. I want this to be a community. Men, share your thoughts with me. Let me know what you want to hear more about. Let me know if you want to know how I feel about it, because really it's my opinion unless it's something I need to research and for you. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching me today. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video.